morning, afternoon or evening, and welcome back to Edenia. Today we're playing some more Sky Factory 3. So today we're going to get started on a mod called Botania, and for that we need to do something like this. We do need a couple of dyes, and also made a watering can, by the way. It's very easy to make. It's just a couple of stones and a bowl, and then you can upgrade it with some iron and some bone meal to have an infinite water can. It's really nice to have, and it basically acts as infinite bone meal. Also got an ender lily seed from hitting grass to get the flowers. And now we need to make some magical fertilizer. Let's see how we can do that. There's a couple of crafting things you can do. It's probably somewhere around here. That's it, floral fertilizer. So we need yellow dye and red dye with some bone meal to make floral fertilizer. So let's do it. Where was it? Page 23, I believe, somewhere. Nope. Did I just skip it? Probably. Oh, come on, where is it? I almost forgot that we've got some kind of search bar in here, so let's do it like this. This is not the most efficient way of doing it, but it's the only way we have at the moment. So when you do floral fertilizer, what happens is you get some flowers. Now, black flowers, orange flowers, you also get an achievement for it, which is really nice. Ah, we've got a white flower already. That's the first one we need, so that's really good to have. What we're going to do with these flowers is, first of all, we're going to get rid of this because we don't need this anymore. We just need these flowers, and these flowers you need to convert into petals. And these petals you can put in the ground and bone meal them. Then they will grow into tall flowers, and the tall flowers will then in turn be clipped with shears to make even more of these petals. So we need some shears as well. There we go, some shears. What we really need to do now, we also need to make a mortar and pestle, which is, I believe, from top of my head, something like this. Do we have a plank? Do we have a single plank? No, we don't. Great. Get rid of those. I believe it's something like this. Let me see if I can memorize this. No. Something like this. No. Oh, alright, what's a bowl used for? Can't be a lot. Apparently it is. There we go. Pestle and mortar. And we need to... first of all, we need to grow some more flowers. That's the first thing. We're going to need white petals, so let's put these in the ground. And let's put some chicken manure on it, because that will work just as well as bone meal. There we go. And these tall white flowers will now directly be converted into more petals. So that's really good to have. You can bury more of these petals and just do something like this, and you'll have even more flowers. As you can see, as soon as you have one of each flower, you've basically got infinite flowers. So that's really good to have. So that's fine. Now, to make more of this floral fertilizer, we just need to grind up a couple of these. So let's do it. Let's do something like this. And then we probably need a crafting table, crafting grid to craft. There we go. And there it is, floral fertilizer. Now, if we spam this on the ground, we'll get all kinds of colored flowers, which is really nice to have. And these colored flowers will be used in a lot of recipes. We don't really need every single one right away, but it's very good to have at least one of each. So there we go, and some more. Usually it spawns 3 of these flowers, but sometimes a couple more. There's no given way to know what you're going to get when you spam some floral fertilizer, but this will do us nicely for a while. So anyway, we've got the one color we need, which is white in the beginning. That's the earliest color of flower you will ever need. If you are spawning in a normal world and you can't find any white flowers in your vicinity, then this is the way to go. Just make some floral fertilizer and spam the shit out of it. So all of these flowers we're going to have to convert into their petal forms, because we don't have any need for the actual flowers except for decoration. So there we go. There we go. And as soon as we have all different kinds of petals, 16 of them in total, we'll continue to the next step. The next step being a Petal Apothecary. It's very easy to make, just a bit of stone and a white petal, and you need to fill this with water. So I've also made a sink from cooking with blockheads. It's very easy to make. We can just put it down here, and this will provide us, if I'm not mistaken, with infinite water. The best thing about this is it's a one block item, so you don't need to make a mini lake just to get the water out. So that's really good. Now we need to make. Let's take a look at Botania. One of the first things we need to make in the text tree is the pure daisy. The pure daisy, it's very easy. 4 white petals and then a seed to finish it. So we do need some seeds. Let's make 2 for now. That's going to be fine. Do we have enough white petals? No, we don't. So what we're going to do is what we did before. Plant some of these. Grab some bone meal. There we go. Grab the shears. There we go. That should be 7 tall plants. And these will be put into, turned into petals. So now that we have a Petal Apothecary, there we go. We can just put some of these in. As you can see, it will have 4 of these in. And now to add a seed will give us the flower. Now let's put that in, and if I'm not mistaken, right click with an empty hand to redo the last recipe. There we go. So now we've got 2 pure daisies. These are used to convert items into other items. For instance, if we put these here, that will be fine, thank you. These pure daisies we can use to transfer stone into living rock and wood into living wood. Both of them we need, so let's put them around like this. And let's grab some stone as well. We don't really have any stone, but we do have chiseled stone. Now you can convert these back into stone if you want to, so let's do that. Alright, what we do want to do is we want to cook up some stone, because this is going to get very tedious if we always have to convert them back from chiseled stone bricks. So that's not the best. Let's leave these to cook in the meantime. There we go. Let's grab some cobblestone from downstairs from the old stone generator. There we go. And let's put these in the furnaces. Very nice. Now, if you look at the particles, as you can see, they are going a bit crazy. And there we go. There's some living wood. And we can just vein mine this up to get some living wood. Same goes for the stone. Takes a while before it converts. We can do some more oak wood. I want to get at least 16 of each just to get us a bit started, because we're going to need a couple of these. As for the apothecary and the sink, let's move these a bit back so we have a bit of space. The sink can go over here, that's fine. Let's fill this up already with water, just in case we need it. There we go, there's the living rock. Mine it up, and we should get some more stone over here. There we go, a bit of stone, a bit more. Great. Just to keep this going, and we can put the rest in here. That's great. There we go. So we've got quite a bit of petals. It's going to be quite crowded in our inventory with all these petals. So we might want to consider doing some drawer system. However, we don't really have enough space for it right here. We might want to expand this platform then, just to make space for all the items which we're going to mass produce with this mod. For now, we'll just do it by hand. That's fine. So, what are we going to do? We're going to need some endo flame. Endo flame is light grey, red, and 2 browns. And we're going to make 2 endo flames to start with. So let's grab 2 seeds. The endo flames are used to... let's see, do we have enough materials to get started with? Light grey, I said, right? Yeah, light grey, great. There you go, some living wood. Because we need to make some mana to get some stuff going, so what we're going to do is the endo flames we're going to use to generate mana by throwing coal on top of them, which is going to be great. Let's see, yeah, endo flame. So 2 browns, a red, and a light grey, and then a seed. That will do. Great. Now let's do this, fill it up, and right click to do the same recipe again. And there we go, another endo flame. Grab the bucket back, fill it up. These 2 endo flames we're going to use over here. And we are going to grab a mana pool and a mana spreader to make sure that we get what we need. So, where is the mana spreader? That's living root. Let's just search for it like this. Mana spreader. There we go. A simple mana spreader is living wood and any old petal. So that's going to be fine. We've got some living wood and we've got the petals. You two can go somewhere else for now because we are done using you for now. You know what? We're going to put the endo flames over here instead. I think that's going to be great. There we go. So, crafting table. We might want to make a new crafting table because we keep running back and forth. Oh, we already have one. Great. Let's put this somewhere here as well. Great. So, living wood, and one of the petals we've got the most of is white. Great stuff. A mana spreader. We can put this down like this. We can pick it up again as well. Let's put it somewhere over here. Now we need something to control it. So that's going to be a wand. Yeah, it's going to be a wand of the forest, which is going to be sort of like the... I guess you could call it the wrench of Botania. So we need to make some twigs, like this. And then we make a wand like this, and we can give it colors we like. So I personally like blue and green. I'm going to do lime instead because it's just a bit lighter. There we go. A nice wand. Now, if we hold the wand, we can shift right click on our endo flame and then on the mana spreader. So when a mana spreader is receiving mana, it knows it comes from the endo flames. So what we're going to do now is we're going to make 2 blocks of coal. There we go. Because blocks of coal will just burn longer than normal. There we go. Let's make 2 of them. Come on. There we go. And we're going to need some mana as well. And we need to pick it up. We need to pick up the mana somehow. So let's do it like this. We'll aim this at here. So there we go. It's aimed. And now we can just throw down the blocks of coal. And the endo flames will consume them. Now the mana spreader will grab the mana from the endo flames currently working and we'll put it into this mana pool. Now the mana pool is used for a lot of things and mainly to make mana items. So if you want to make some mana steel, for instance, you make it by throwing iron into here. And we're going to need that for our ring of magnetization. There we go. We're going to need this one, a ring of magnetization. There's also a greater ring, but it requires some terra steel, which we don't have, and it's probably very hard to make. It's made by... How is it made, even? Or can you only make blocks of... No, I don't really know how it's made. I should probably look it up in the Lexica Botania, but I can't be bothered right now. So this mana pool is filling up. We're going to need to make a lens. The lens is a glass pane or a glass block with 4 mana steel around it, and then combine it with some iron and gold, and then put it on a ring with 4 more mana steel. So we're going to need 9 iron in total and 1 gold. Also going to need a glass. We'll just take a normal glass block. And I believe that's it. I believe that's it. Alright, so 8 of these iron we need to convert to mana steel. So if we throw it in like this, it will convert whatever it has, whatever it can, to mana steel. So we've only got 1 right now because it took quite a bit of mana. So we're going to have to wait for this to finish. And of course, with wait a long time, I meant adding more endo flames. There we go, that's the last one we need. Great stuff. Now we can make the ring of magnetization finally, because this is a very important item on a skyblock. As I said before, you don't want to lose all of your items. So there we go, and this one is like this, I believe. Yes, there we go. Now this does not require any mana at all. You can just put it down here and it will work. So if you drop some items, the first 5 seconds it will not count them, because you might drop some items on purpose, but then it will return to your inventory. And I do believe it works the same way with sifting, so that's really good to know. So what I'm going to do is, first of all, I'm going to harvest this. As you can see, it goes towards me because it's harvested, not dropped. So the system is, if I can call it that, is smart enough to know what I'm doing with the items. It knows whether I've thrown them or whether I want to harvest them. So that's really good. Yeah, we're not going to do a draw system because this is all I want to do with Botania for a long time, actually. We just want this mana pool and some mana in it. We need to add a catalyzing block later. Let's see, catalyzer... Alchemy catalyst, that's the one I need. For that we need some blaze rods and a mana pearl, some more living rock and some gold. But this one will allow us to convert some items into other items we might need. So that's really good. For now, we're gonna clean this up, and we're gonna make a crate just for Botania. So let's grab some items, because this is gonna be quite the amount of items we need. So let's do one of these, some sticks and some planks. We can do that, that's fine. There we go, sticks and planks. And 4 chests, I do believe, from the top of my head. We don't want to convert all of them because we need 4 of these, I believe, for the main product. There we go, some chests. We're missing some planks, of course. Let me cut some wood. Let me get right back to you. So we've been neglecting the achievement book for a while. I'm going to upgrade the mob farm to kill monsters automatically. Now for that I've made some vector plates. They take any kind of stone, a bit of sugar and a slime ball, or a rice slime ball, of course, like we've been using. And these make 8 vector plates. Now vector plates are very fun to use. You can stand on them and you will be automatically taken away to the place it's pointing at. We can also upgrade these to make faster vector plates. I don't know if it's worth it though, the fast vector plates. I think these will do just fine, because we don't need the mobs to go flying off the edge. So what we're going to do is we're going to... Oh, we've got a witch. Great. It's not the best. We've also got a zombie villager. Oh, we might want to hold on to that one, but... You know, I don't think we can, as of now. So, you know, let's just get rid of all of these mobs. We can't save everyone. Sorry. We've got quite a couple of zombie villagers, actually. No, we've got poisoned. It's not the best. Come on, we need to get rid of these. Don't forget to eat. There we go. The witches are gonna get it, because the zombies are very mad towards the witches. Great. Oh, they're very mad at each other. Look at that. Great. And there we go. Get rid of you. Great. All right. Oh, there's still a spider up here. Where is it? Is it an invisible spider? Yeah, it was. Oh, great. Those are really annoying, but you know, it's got to be done, right? So let's grab some of this. We need to do these stick to walls? Yes, they do. Great. So we've got one iron spike. That will be enough. How are we going to do this? We need to. Yeah, we need to make a small adjustment to this because we need to make sure that everyone can fit through. Right? So we need to make a bit of a tunnel like this. Just a small one, really. That will do fine. One more layer, perhaps. Great. All right. And let's do something like this. And we'll put the iron spike up here. And we'll make sure that... we might need 3 iron spikes. Oh, that really does hurt. Jeez. Alright, good to know. Let's place this one last then. Great. So what we want to do, we want to get these in here, right? We want to make sure that they go towards the middle. And as I said, we might need more iron spikes, but we'll see it when we get there. And we also need a bit more of these vector plates. A couple more will do. And we'll just lead them towards the middle. And we'll have 3 iron spikes up here. And we'll have a vacuum hopper right here, as we've had before. I think that will work out just fine. We might even have the vacuum hopper outside. I don't know if the vacuum hopper will grab items through walls, but I do believe that they do. So, you know what? I'm going to place down a torch just to be safe for now and make some more vector plates. This mod, ladies and gentlemen, it's really nice, the mob grinding utils. It's got a singularity tank, which can be used to store liquid experience. The absorption hopper will actually take the liquid experience. You can configure it any way you want, and it will automatically store all of the items. Now, if you stand under here and you switch the tap, it will actually give you the experience. So that is really nice as well. And it makes it... Just one more time, it makes a really cool sound. There we go. I really love that sound, it's great. So yeah, we've automated our mob farm. Now the only thing we still have on this age is to enchant a sieve mesh. Now I really want to make a diamond sieve mesh just for that occasion. But we need the diamonds, of course, to make the enchanting table. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to enchant any old... I've still got a couple of string meshes, which I'm not going to use ever. I might make some compressed sieves, some heavy sieves, with the best enchantments there are. But, you know, it's not really going to do it for me. So, yeah, I don't really know if it's worth it. But I'm just going to tick it off for the achievement's sake. So we need some paper. We've got some paper, 3 I believe, and 1 leather. I don't have any leather, but we do have zombie flesh, and coming in hot at the moment with the old mob system. I do believe all sorts of mobs will still spawn in there, even though the vector plates are on the ground, but mobs will spawn through a vector plate, so that's really good to know. So there we go, a book. 4 obsidian and 2 diamonds will make us the enchantment table we've always wanted. And just to tick off the achievement, I'm going to put in the string mesh. Sieve efficiency 2 is what I can get. I do need some lapis. I'll just enchant it with level 1. So there we go. Sieve efficiency 1. There we go. We have done it. We have done the entire Stone Age now, I believe. Yes, this is an item. This is a block. There we go. We've done the entire Stone Age now, I believe. Yeah, Stone Age is done, ladies and gentlemen. Next time we're going to start with the Farming Age. We've already done the watering can. We'll get the Infernium seed. We've already made a Matic food farm and an Infernium essence farm. Inferium, I believe. Prove the world that sand grows sugarcane faster than dirt with a block of snad. Already done that one. And nesting pens for automating resource collections from chicken. It's all very very interesting stuff, and we're certainly going to start on that, but not until next time. Oh, it does release the Enderman. That's not the best. I believe there is an obelisk to prevent that, but let's see. Teleporting. It's got some no teleport module. Prevents Enderman from teleporting. Right. Ooh, that's gonna be it's gonna be interesting to say the least. We're gonna have some Endermen on the premises. I do believe it's in Ender.io, but I don't know what it's called. Really want to make one of those because that will prevent Endermen from spawning. But I do also believe it takes power. I haven't yet fully discovered everything that Ender.io has to offer. There it is, the inhibitor obelisk. It takes solarium, a machine chassis, which is not too bad, but the solarium is needs an alloy smelter and some soul sand. Right, soul sand is made from tainted soil and heat sand, but also, I believe, from fluid blocks transform. Yeah, you can transform sand with witch water in soul sand. Right. Whew. So that's going to be quite interesting. We can only do mana infusion with a conjuration catalyst. All right, so that's not the best. Doesn't require a lot of mana though. So how hard is this to get elementium and pixie dust? Oh lord, elven trade. Ugh, never heard of that before. Elven trade. All right, so we need an elven gateway. Which requires terrorist. Yeah, that's not going to happen anytime soon. And what's this ender crystal? We need an enderman in a soul vial and a vibrant crystal, which is an emerald. Oh god. All right, so we're going to have some endermen on the premises then for quite a long time. They are, however, hurt and injured, so we might be able to trick them somewhere. No, we just need to make sure that this machine keeps the Enderman in. I don't really know how just yet, so I'm gonna do some research, and we're gonna end the episode right here. So thank you very much for watching, and if you did like this episode, you are free to leave a like, and if you didn't, you can press the dislike button instead. It's there for a reason. Thank you very much for watching, and have a nice day.